Hey guys, welcome to the channel guys. Today's video I'm talking about this fourth book in Preview Live book series I just finished reading. You guys know that are subscribed to the channel, that have been watching me a while, you guys know that I am currently rereading the books in the series. So, this is the fourth book. Basically, a lot of crazy shit happens. First of all, Emily's parents sent her to live with her aunt and uncle in like Idaho, and they're really strict on religious and stuff, and she gets into trouble with her cousins. Like they go to a party, she meets this other girl, Trista or Trish. I can't remember the other girl's name. And she's blonde like Allie. That shit happens, and then her parents, cousin, her aunt and uncle end up seeing her come back, and then Emily ends up getting blamed for the whole her cousins and her going to a party and stuff, and all that shit happens, and then her parents come around about Emily being gay. And then Emily goes to a party. Well, that girl Trista pops up, and Emily, okay, I'm not tearing to Emily. She made me really fucking mad. She cheats on her girlfriend at a party. She doesn't even tell her girlfriend Maya about Trista or any of that shit, which I thought was bullshit. And then, Maya catches her, and then she's just being such a mega bitch, which I didn't like. Then you got Spencer. God, okay, so basically, Spencer starts hanging out with, well, the girls, they're also dealing with Hannah getting hit by the car by A. And then you have Spencer that's constantly hanging out with, like, Mona and stuff. And all that shit that's going on. And then you have Spencer's family say that Spencer's parents think that she should keep taking the credit for the essay, or that competition. And you got all that stuff. Then, oh yeah, and so Hannah, while she's in a coma, she keeps having dreams about Allie and stuff, and she gets out of it, she can't remember what exactly happened, and Lucas is right there, and Lucas doesn't really trust Mona because of how Mona basically humiliated her at the party, all that stuff, and then, Hannah talks to Lucas, and he's telling her that she needs to ask Mona, and then Mona, like, makes up a lying lies on Lucas, trying to discredit him. Then you got Aria, she's, like, at, like, an art studio thing, and she ends up working with Jenna, and then she finds out Jenna was there when the whole prank happened on Toby. Jenna was in on it. The Lighters didn't know that. That's all that. And then Aria's like staying with her dad and Meredith, and she feels a little off about that shit. You got that shit. I'm trying to think, yeah. And so then basically, they're at like this party, and at this like country club, and that's where she is a fan. Like Emily cheats on Maya with this bisexual hoe, that she sees the girl she sees the guy hooking up with a guy after she basically just cheated on her girlfriend with her. Spencer, she's starting to think her sister Melissa killed Allie. Oh, and her, yeah, and so she's under suspicion that she killed her. And then Mona tells the girls that she's getting a message from A about stuff in the past, all this shit. And then just like in the show, A is Mona, and Hannah realizes it at the party, and she gets flashbacks and stuff. All that shit happens, and then basically, Spencer is in the car with Mona, and like they're going to place, and girls are texting. And Spencer telling her she needs to be careful because Mona's A. And the difference with the show and in the books is that Spencer and Mona getting hit by Mona is dying, like the show when she's still alive and shit. Yeah. And then basically, like, they all end up thinking that Ian killed Allison, even though that's not the fucking case. Because, I read the books years ago, so, yeah, that's not the case. Yeah, no. So basically, the book ends were like, yeah, Ian goes to jail for Allison's murder, and that's basically how it ends. And the girls like think that it's over, but it's not over because there's another A. That was also, yeah. But yeah, it was a lot. I mean, the books are a lot crazier than the show. If you haven't read the books, I recommend you check them out. I only have like the first four, and then I'm reading the Pretty Little Secrets book again. So, yeah, after I get through reading Pretty Little Secrets, I'll do a book review. I read that book like, this is the first time I read that book. Yeah, like I said, oh yeah, and then one thing that I think is interesting about the book is the fact that Spencer ends up coming clean about the essay that she submitted for that was submitted for a competition, not even hers, as she plagiarized the essay, even though her parents wanted her to lie and take the credit for it, and Spencer's in full with that. Ariane's talking to mom, and yeah, then Hannah's mom is telling Hannah that she's taking a job in a different state, and so Hannah's dad is going to be moving into the house with his bitchy wife that can never stand in the books and her bitchy ass daughter. And that's basically how it ends. Yeah, guys. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I'm gonna just do these videos like each book and series I read and give you guys my points. It was also really suspenseful, especially like there's a part with like they're having a storm, and like Aria's like in this like art classroom with Jenna, and like she's a panic attack, and she finds out the stuff about that Jenna was in on the Toby thing with Allison, and then she finds out that Jenna was friends with Allison, which the girls didn't know. But yeah, I recommend reading the books. I mean, I will say that there are gonna be some times you're gonna be reading it and you're really not gonna care for the liars. Some of them, just like with Hannah, believing Mona over Lucas, even though Lucas saw where Mona humiliated Hannah at the party, stuff like that. Guys, I love you, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because I do videos like this. I kind of love y'all. Peace.